Hey, what's up, y'all? What y'all doing? Obama, didn't I tell you to go away? All the presidents before Donald Trump have silently went away. But you, why? Are you mad because Trump got the deal done and you couldn't? Like, really? Are you that mad? Just give credit where credit is due and go somewhere. Like, come on, go get Michael, get in the car and leave, please. Even Sleepy Joe commended Trump and his administration for the ceasefire and bringing the hostages home. Even Hillary Clinton congratulated him. Are you still here? You like a little roach. I sprayed Raid on your ass, but you still here. Why? I know what it is. You like the fame. You like all the praise. You like hearing yourself talk, don't you? Look here, Ice. Your magic is not working anymore, okay? You do not have the ear of the people in Timor, okay? Allegedly over here on this channel. If you're not gonna talk about that, shut up. Damn. So congratulations to Donald Trump for getting a deal done, okay? That's the only thing that matters. Everybody else can go to hell, okay? Because believe me, I think that's where Obama's going. Allegedly over here in this channel.
You might be thinking that is all. Take a look at this video.
Okay, so Barack Obama recently went on a podcast warning about the rise of authoritarianism. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong, but isn't that a bit like the pot calling the kettle black? His administration prosecuted more journalists under the Espionage Act than all prior presidents combined, and jailed Chelsea Manning for exposing war crimes. He repealed the Smith-Mundt Act, letting the CIA and FBI push propaganda on Americans. He deported 3 million people, built the border cages, later blamed on Trump, and escalated from 2 to 7, with drones killing civilians. He effectively suspended habeas corpus, allowing indefinite detention without trial. In 2014, 300 scientists warned him about fusion research, which Obama moved to places like where cocaine likely began. So while he's preaching about democracy on a podcast, his record, in my opinion, tells a very different story. What do you guys think? Comment below.
Obama put out this post talking about the
If CNN can be against you, you need to know you have done something extremely wrong. Everybody is cooking Obama. I have seen this over and over, and it is amazing to see. In my opinion, Obama likes that. He wants to be in the news every single time. And people are getting offended by that. Like, what are you doing here? You don't need to be everywhere at any time. When people are to focus in talking about the peace deal, Obama's name is surfacing. And this is a problem to a lot of people.
Talking about the peace deal and the prospects of it. And Don Jr. responded to it. I'll finish it for you. Thank you, Donald Trump. Honestly, it's not unfair to say if President Obama's going to write a whole post about a peace deal, maybe he should acknowledge the president that brokered it.
Hey, Barack, brother, when Abby Phillips is giving you shit, you know you did something pretty stupid. Come on, Barack. All of the decorum that you have, all of the etiquette. I know your mom taught you manners, your grandparents taught you manners. You know the political landscape. Then Don Jr. had to come and be petty. See, this is one of the things that I actually like about the Trump family.
Yes, Obama is getting cooked on social media. I see a lot of people, oh, this guy should just go away. He should not be on the news again. That is what I see on my comment section when I put out a video about Obama. When you take a look at what has happened within the space, so one way we saw Obama being criticized about his comment concerning the deal, and the next day we saw a podcast where Obama is talking about Trump, this, and a lot of people that usually support him attending their parks. That is what I've observed within these 2 days. There is something more concerning about this. Obama is acting like a president. If you have been following this channel, you might have realized.
See, this is one of the things that I actually like about the Trump family. And a lot of the same thing that a lot of you don't is that they're petty. Petty AF. and they will call you out. I'll finish it for you. Thank you, Donald Trump. All you had to do, you didn't even have to say his name, Obama. You could have just said, we want to thank the President of the United States for all the hard work that he put in to get this deal brokered. Instead, you made it seem like it was some multilateral, effort amongst the last 3 or 4 sitting presidents. And, collectively, y'all came up with this solution. When that's not what happens. So why didn't you just go, even if you didn't want to say Trump's name because, you hate him or whatever, you're offended by him, we should thank the President of the United States for his efforts. So Donald Jr. had to do what he did.
It is not about him hating Trump or not. I saw Biden, Bill Clinton coming out to say, oh, thank you, President Trump, for doing this. That was simple.
I'm telling you right now, Donald Trump could find the cure to cancer tomorrow, and the leftists will still hate him for it. And the leftists will find a way to dog on him for it. The fact that the response of the left has been, or the lack of response from the left, has been nothing but negativity towards the peace deal that's being brokered by Trump speaks volumes. It shows that they really could not give a flying frick about the Palestinian people and the lives that are being saved through this peace deal. They don't care that there is a glimpse of hope between these people groups that have been with each other, specifically for the past 2 years, of which they've been saying and spewing free to no tomorrow for 2 years. And we're finally seeing a glimpse of hope, and they are silent or they are negative regarding what is occurring. Why? Because Orange Man bad. Orange Man made the deal. I don't like Orange Man, therefore I don't like the deal. Therefore I want the war to continue unless it's someone who's on my side brokering the deal. You're mentally sick. I hope you get help. Ridiculous.
People are calling.
Yes, let's go into something different. When you take a look at this, Hollywood comedian Katie is threatening democracy after claiming she doesn't believe Donald Trump won the 2024 election. This is dangerous conspiracy theory that attempt to undermine the most secure elections of all time. Within the space of 1 week, a lot of these crazy Hollywood actors are coming out to say some things. I have 3 videos. Take a look at this.
People are calling this No King's Day because Trump thinks he's a king. And, he's not. He's barely a president. In fact, guess what? I'm going to say something that's going to get me in trouble. I don't think he won in a free and fair election. You heard me. I'm coming out and saying it myself. I don't care if that means I look crazy, because Elon Musk, who's this other guy running around town who owns X, and a lot of people think he's a genius, but he's not. He's like a fake genius. Anyway, he's a professional, in my humble opinion. And he's good friends with Trump. And at one point, I don't know if you remember, but he was giving out $1 million checks to people if they would vote for Trump. That's illegal. It's unconstitutional and illegal. So that was happening. And the fact that Trump won all 7 swing states, which has never happened in the history of the U.S., makes it all very suspicious to me. So there, I said it.
These same people were everywhere on social media. I saw Democrats. If you mention this, maybe you can be taken off social media. You are not to question things about but they are doing that. Yeah. Nobody even cares. When I look at what this lady always put out about Trump, sometimes I just ignore because I don't want to give them credit. It get me crazy. Like, what is this? Watching this other actor on The View, this is what he said.
It is very interesting, during these times, doing a political show. Yeah. And what both of those shows do, it's very upsetting to me now. They celebrate public service. Mm-hmm. And right now, public servants are under attack. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's been politicized in a way that is unprecedented. Correct. I am living in a world where we have internment camps. Yes. Where in my community, people are jumping out of vans and people going through a legal asylum process are being taken away without charges. And the thing that's very upsetting to me right now, and we're giving these internment camps funny names.
As Donald Trump wants to screw up Obama's legacy. This is all about Donald Trump being the small, petty man that he is, and he doesn't want Obama to have that legacy. But what I will say is I think what will change things is when...
So the big guy in the White House, if he would take some personal advice, you've got to realize, sir, that you are the biggest nothing in the world. And
I believe you've seen the two actors, right? You are nothing in the world. Oh, you are this, you are that. You know, when I watched that other man talking about illegal or people being deported, things like that, I really don't know if these people actually love the country the way they claim, because every person that sees things right will understand why the Trump administration is doing this. Yeah, it's for the good of the country, in my opinion. I will not prolong the video. I will end here. I want to appreciate people supporting me, sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. As of the short clips, that is for the YT algorithm. If you have watched the video to this, please indicate on the comment section.
Sequential moments in history.
When I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic, he even gets an...
If the Democrats shut down the government, Donald Trump takes advantage of the situation and begins to, I don't know, trim programs Democrats care about.
Because how many times somebody asks?
4.
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States. If you want to serve in the American...
Give interviews, I don't do that.
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States.
Happening at the moment.
Yeah. President Obama.
Is blatant censorship.
Because he says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC.
I want them to stop fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's...
I'm going to say one. Look, there are certain rules of free speech that we must all abide by. But in case anyone needs a refresher, we're going to go over the rules again.
He does not have a right to have a television show.
To spreading lies.
Somebody to get up there, not
all the same people that are in these polite...
Disagree with what Gavin Newsom said, that he doesn't...
Dave Chappelle. He's not wrong.
I think that what she has done...
What do you disagree with out of interest?
I think that we should have more Republicans on the show.
Hi.